Welcome back to the THC Club, Thrive Hill Cook. I'm your girl, Denise. And today, before we get into it, I got a few shop items. So one, I'm not a medical professional. Y'all already know this. I'm a chef. So don't be taking my advice and then not listening to your doctor, okay? I'm just here to give you some information. You can do with it with what you want. You can do some more research as well so you can dig deeper and then have some questions for your doctor if that's what you want to do. But I'm not a doctor. So, yeah. Now, let's get into what we really want to talk about today because I got a question. Have you ever walked into your house after a long, busy week, clothes on the floor, dishes in the sink, and some kind of sticky thing on the counter that you really don't know what it is, but you're just like, you know what? Nah, this place need a reset. Well, imagine your body is saying the same thing, but the difference is your body doesn't have a dishwasher or a mop. It has organs, it has systems, and it has a built-in cleanup crew working for you every single day. Now, today, we're talking about detox, and not the slim, quick social media way, just real ways to support your body that you already live in. Now, let's get into it. Now, detox might sound fancy, and it's definitely packaged that way these days, but the real truth is your body is always detoxing, even right now as you're listening. Remember that cleanup crew we talked about a little bit earlier? Yeah, so your liver filters the junk out of your blood. Your kidneys flush the waste into your pee. Your gut pushes the leftovers and the old hormones out. The lungs, it helps you to breathe out waste gases. Your skin sweats out toxins. And your lymph system, that's the janitor nobody talks about. It mops everything up and carries the trash to the exit door. Now that's your cleanup crew. But here's the problem. If we don't treat them right, they do get tired. And now you might be asking yourself, how? How do we not treat it right? Well, think of it this way. Let's say you have kids, or you're a messy 7-year-old like me. Now, imagine your body is your house, right? You've been cooking, you've been playing, you've been running around, and now it's a mess. Crumbs on the floor, sticky fingerprints, a pile of dishes in the sink. But now imagine you tell the kids, let's clean up. But instead of giving them water, some soap, a mop, you give them a Red Bull and tell them to starve. Now, first off, somebody go call CPS, okay? Because that is not okay. But that's how these detox programs actually treat your body. They don't help the cleanup crew. They just be stressing them out, giving them pressure, okay? So let's talk about what's really not helping, okay? When you think about these 3-day juice fasts, I honestly thought that a 3-day juice fast was a good thing. Before I did this research, I didn't know, okay? But when I looked into it a little bit more, it actually spikes your blood sugar and it has no fiber or no protein. So how is this helping you? It's actually damaging. Yeah, exactly. I didn't really believe it, but you saw the research. So it had these laxative teas. All you're doing is pooping and dehydrating yourself. You're really not detoxing at all. Okay. And these detox pills, some of them are good, that hits you at the cellular level, but most of the time it's an expensive bottle of stress. Real talk, you can't detox if you're not pooping. And you can't detox if you're not drinking water, period. So I know you're probably sitting here asking okay, so how do I actually support my body and make it feel good at the same time? Well, it's simple. And here are some things that actually work. Your kidneys need water like a trash truck needs gas, okay? So we got water and minerals. And I know I probably sound like a broken record because every week I'm talking about we gotta drink water with lemon. Well, apparently it's something that we're supposed to be doing because it is literally in everything. I mean, add some lemon, add some sea salt or some trace minerals, and you make that water hit a lot better. Now, when I say adding trace minerals, you can do things like drinking out of a copper water bottle or adding salt to your water. Salt has calcium, magnesium, and potassium. It also actually has like 90% of the essential minerals that we need each day. Now, this is Himalayan pink salt. This is not table salt. This is not iodized salt or none of that stuff. It's Himalayan pink salt that I'm talking about, okay? The fiber, we typically call that the broom because it sweeps the junk out of your gut. And honestly, if you're not pooping daily, those toxins are sitting in your body talking about some, yeah, I think we live in here now, you know. Yeah, we live in here now. Let me make up home. Let me make up space. Yeah, that's what the toxins are doing in your body. They may not have that accent, but they saying that. Like if you're having trouble with fiber and, getting things moving, chia seeds, wonderful. Put in some water and drink that at night before you go to bed. It's going to help you to alleviate some of that extra stuff that has been sitting in there, right? Some greens, some oats, apples with the skin on, flax seeds. All of these things help you to get moving. Now, if you've been watching the show, you know that I got to touch on the herbs that got your back. So dandelion supports the liver and kidneys. Nettle clears inflammation and helps your pee to flow. Turmeric and ginger reduces swelling in the gut. I had no idea. I just need to be drinking the thing just to be drinking the thing because people in my family told me, look, you need to drink ginger and turmeric. And I said, all right, I can pay attention. Y'all older than me. Y'all know better. I got some ginger and lemon right now. With some honey. It's delicious. So I've been doing it. Burdock root, that helps to clean your blood. And I actually have some burdock root. It's actually pretty good. It's really nice and nutty. Tastes delicious. But seriously, all I'm hearing is we got real tea to drink. Like, we gonna be drinking tea like it's a prayer schedule. Real tea to drink. But let's add it to our food or, whatever we can because we're about to be on sip support for real. You see me sipping? Yeah, we on sip support. Now, last but not least, breathing and sweat and movement. Like we have to sweat. If we're not sweating, we're not getting the toxins out of our body. And then we gotta breathe. Like this is definitely becoming like a reoccurring theme. Breathing is very, very important. Slow and low, like you bubble in a pot. Deep breaths that's coming straight through your nose. We want to be walking, stretching, shower dance party. Yeah, that's on brand. Just move your body, man. Get your limbs going. Take a hot bath, go to the sauna. Dry brush? Yeah, I didn't know what that was at first either. And when I looked it up, it's basically just like taking a brush, literally taking a dry brush and rubbing different places of your body. Now, I do this a lot with like a little roller. You know how they have like the amethyst roller for your face? Yeah, I do that. Or like if you're exfoliating, then you have like one of those nice brushes and you're just like exfoliating your leg or your arm or something like that. So dry brushing. It gets circulation going throughout your body. It gets the juices flowing, as some people would say. But honestly, like the name of the game is to sweat, okay? So you might be thinking like, okay, I eat good, I eat clean, like I'm golden. So what's really slowing me down? A few factors that actually slows it down. So if you're sitting too much, you're barely drinking water, you're holding in your poop. Yeah, I know, we're talking about poop again. You're holding in your poop, okay? You're always stressed. and you sleep like trash? No, that's why. Like, your body isn't failing you, it's backed up. Okay? So now, I'm not going to leave you with your cup empty. So let's fill it up, right? Now, I do this periodically, but this could honestly just be like a part of your regular everyday life. You want to start off in the morning with some warm water and lemon, our favorite. 15 to 30 minutes of movement. That could be dancing, that could be brisk walk, that could be on a treadmill, but you want to get moving and get your body percolating, if that makes sense. High fiber food, and a lot of colors on your meal. The more colors you have on your plate, the better it's going to be for you. Period. Right? Herbal tea. So you just want to do like at least one herbal tea per day. I got my ginger and honey and lemon right here. So we got that. You could do dandelion, you could do nettle, and then you want to do some deep breathing. So like I said before, you could download a breathing app and it helps you do it. It tells you when to breathe in, tells you when to hold, tells you when to breathe out. We can utilize these tools that we have around us to then help us to be better people, or the people that we want to see, Journaling before bed is very therapeutic, and it helps to like relieve the anxiety that you've had for, the day, and just leave it on the plate. And then you can go to sleep really nicely and be comfortable, If you got some extra achievers in the group, you can definitely hit that sauna, hit the hot tub, listen to a DJ Private Riot mix, and have a nice dance party in your kitchen like I do. Now, I'm really not a great dancer. At least I don't think I'm a great dancer, but I have a lot of fun doing it. And if you have fun dancing, then make that your thing. Don't worry about what everybody else thinks. Sometimes you might, but I mean, if you're at your house by yourself, ain't nobody watching you, you can do whatever you want. And this isn't a punishment, okay? Like, look, I'm doing it too. It's a reset. So we can eat, you can breathe, and you can live. So next, we have a treat, because who's learning how to break down a fish? You. Yeah. So we got a flounder that we're going to break down. So just sit tight and join me in the lab. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is cut a line here to get this head off, and then start taking this tail off. First, I'm going to go at an angle and just go in here like this. One smooth cut, boom. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So now because I'm going really close to the bones, I'm just kind of using the bones as a guideline to get me through to the skin and get the flesh. I want to use as much of the flesh as I possibly can. So that's what I'm going to keep working on. I'm going to rinse this part out, run that again. All right, so we're almost done kind of getting the fillet out. All right. Now we have some of this stuff to clean up. And we have really nice loins in here. So I'm going to continue to take this apart. Now, I'm literally just going like right up against the bones just so I can get as much meat as possible. You know, if there's like a little bit left on there, it's not too bad. You can use that for stock later or fumet. All right. So I got 1/2 here. Now you see these bones right there. You can just come up here and take a line right down here. Let me get a better knife. That's for cutting fish. So, 1/2. Now, you get the other half. Same concept. We're just going to go against the bones, and then just pull this guy up. If you wanted to, though, you could keep the bones on here, cut a little pocket, stuff a bunch of stuff in there, season it nicely, and then grill it. Put the bone side down. That sounds busted. Maybe we should do that. Alright, so I'm gonna keep on this side, and the other side. Kind of reminds me of making sushi. This one time I had a client, he ordered some fish from Japan and he wanted me to make sushi out of the fish, like sashimi. And this dude had this fish. It looked like the skin felt like a wetsuit, bro. The skin felt like a wetsuit. And I mean, I looked up the fishes beforehand or whatever because I had him send me what kind of fish was he getting, and I looked them all up. And that one, I honestly have never seen that fish before. It's my first time ever. So here we have a second loin, and this whole carcass, which it ain't too much left on it, but we could use this for stock. Very nice. All All right, now that was fun. It was super simple. It doesn't really take that much. And now you have a bunch of different stuff that you can do with this. So with the body, carcass, whatever, I'm going to put this in a vac bag because I'm not going to use this right now. I should probably cut this in half. I'm going to cut this in half. So, carcass, tail, you got a head. I feel like it might turn into my uncle's cioppino soup, or as he called it, fish head soup. So you just want to part down the middle, feel for that middle line, and then run your knife down that line. Press really good into the cutting board, and you might have to do it more than once, but press that line through and see where you got. I got pretty good. So over the top, boom. So now we got one full loin, another full loin. With this, you get some crab cake, some crab meat. Season the fish good first. Put some crab meat in there. Roll that bad bitch up. And then take some twine. Boom. If you didn't want the skin, then I want the skin on, so I'm gonna keep it. But if you don't want the skin, you go like this, and then shimmy it off all the way down. You just pull and press, and it'll come off. But I want the skin. My doggy really likes it. So if you got a dog, save the skin, cook the skin on if you don't really want to eat the skin, and then give the skin to your doggy. Just don't put any garlic or onion on that skin part. A little bit of salt, but that's about it. Let me get this big mamma jamma. Excuse me. This part, since I don't really want to eat that and use that, I'm gonna put that in the back bag for stock. So you still keep your bag open while you're in this process. There are some bones in here, so just be careful. And we're going down the middle again, pressing really, really hard, holding the tail if you can. And then boom. It's perfect. Now there are still scales on this, which is totally fine for me right now, just because like I'm not gonna cook it right now. Now, if you need help to get the scales off, that's super simple as well. Turn the stone over and then pull that. All right, perfect. So now our fish is lightly scaled. Well, finished scale. It's got some on the corner. Hold up. You got to go. All right. So now that's the portion that I would eat. Nice portion. So, now that's work. So, I'll put down the bottom. And put the skin side up. Alright, so, got portions here. Skin side up, ready to go. Let's do it again. So, again, we want to be scaling from the tail up because that's just going to be the easiest way to get the scales out. And press gently and pull back towards you or away from you. And we scale in the fish. Look at that. It's not that hard. And you don't even need any special tools for it. I'm using a fork. A fork. Man, I remember this one time. I wanted to get my hair braided so bad, but I didn't have a comb. And my friend who knew how to braid, she didn't have a comb either. Man, let me tell you why we used a fork to part my hair so I wouldn't be going to school looking crazy. Love you, Adrian. All right, so we got our last loin, and we're gonna cut this into a portion. Now, when you're cutting, you just want the knife to do the work for you. So this is my point. I'm gonna push forward, and then on my pull back, I'm gonna cut the skin. So my push forward is gonna cut the flesh, and then my pull back is gonna cut the skin. Ready? Push forward. Boom. I did nothing. I didn't even press. Pull back. Press, pull back. Boom. Got the skin. Beautiful. So now I'm going to vac our skins or our carcass. I want this to be pretty tight. So I'm going to change my time. 50 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Let's do big. Cool. Now we got our stuff labeled. Let's put it away. Get some gloves. Cause I don't feel like having fish hands. Man, that was fun. Now, I really enjoy the process of breaking down fish. I actually learned from the master butcher. But I hope you learned something and you enjoyed it as well. Let me know, take some pictures. If it was tough, let me know how I can help you a little bit more. Your detox starts with the next breath, the next glass of water you have, the next bite of food that feeds you and not fights you. So big up yourself today. Let's take the gentle path and let's let your body clean house without the drama. I love y'all, and this is a Thrive Hill Cook Club. THC, let's get it. I'll see you next time.